Hello everyone, I'm Nicole of Woven Tales Designs. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Anthony, I think it's time for a new segment. It's time for the Magical Maker Roundup. Let's do it! So yes, this is something brand new on my channel. I love just seeing a collection of things and I love roundups. So let's just do video roundups. I think that sounds like a good time. This first roundup that we are doing is very personal to me. As you just saw my son, it was his first birthday recently and we had a Mickey Mouse themed party for him because he loves Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and he loves anything with Mickey's face on it. So we thought, hey, why not throw a Mickey Mouse party? And guess what? Your girl, a true maker at heart, did some really fun crafts. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. I'm going to share with you the 5 crafts that I did to decorate and celebrate my son's first birthday. So I hope you're ready. Let's dive into craft number 1. Quick disclaimer, I am a stay-at-home mom. This is my full-time passion and my side hustle that I work on day to day. And I'm not gonna lie, I love when my son makes sounds, so I'm not gonna edit them out and pretend he doesn't exist, because he exists and he's the biggest part of my life. So just like that, if you hear sounds, it's okay, he's fine, he's just hanging out with mommy. All right, coming in hot, craft number 1, Mickey Mouse themed. Of course my son's gonna get dressed up like a Mickey Mouse, and I had to make him a Mickey Mouse baby hat. It's too hot in Florida year-round for any kid to be, unless it's like in the 50s, for a kid to be wearing a beanie cap. So I got this really adorable black hat, and it's like not a stiff brim, it's very flexible, from Amazon. I'll share the link down below in the description box. And I added to it my Ever After ears that I have for my Ever After ears pattern. So this is a pattern modification that I actually will be coming out with. That's why I wanted to share it first. So you heard it here first, folks. This will be a pattern coming out very soon. I would like to say sometime next month in March. So stay tuned for this, because this is going to be a very easy project to work up. You don't have to crochet the hat. All you need to do is work up the ears, and I'm gonna show you how I attach them to the hat. I also made a version, an adult version for my husband, because he's also like very similar to my son, and I wanted them to match. So I made 2 hats. I don't even know where my husband's hat is though, because I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in his truck, and I'm not daring to look in there for that hat. But anyway, this was craft number 1, a Mickey Mouse themed baseball cap for a little kid. And this is great because you can just make this whatever size you need. You just need to know how to make the ears. Super fun, I worked these up in like an hour. It was so fast. And craft number 2, now these are pretty worn because he spent all day in these. I made him some baby sweatpants, and I added little white buttons on the front because just like Mickey, he has white buttons on his pants. I didn't take enough pictures of him in the outfit. I do regret that, but I will post some pictures of the party at the end of this video for you guys to check out if you're interested. He definitely wore these with ease. They were super like movable. He was walking around and crawling. I mean, he doesn't walk, but he was cruising the benches with these on with ease, and he looked adorable. This is a nice rich red color. The yarn that I used for this was the, I think, Crafter's Secret, the bulky yarn, bulky budget yarn from Hobby Lobby in the colorway Cranberry. That is what I used if you're curious. And again, I'll link that down below in the description. And these are just some big old white buttons that I found at Hobby Lobby too. Nothing fancy. They're made of plastic. I was going for budget over bougie in this instance, but these were so fun. I made them in a night. I literally matched a pair of his pants that he had, and I kind of just like eyeballed it. And then I tried them on the next day and they were just fine. If you do like a ribbed waistband and a little like ribbed cuff on the bottom, and I did like a join as you go cuff, it was so fun. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to do a join as you go cuff, because this was really handy in making these pants top down without having to do legs, then connect them, then go up. Join as you go cuffs I find are really fun to do. I've done them in the past with other makes and they're super fun. So anyway, this was craft number 2, Mickey Mouse sweatpants. All right, craft number 3. One of the things that I loved seeing at my friend's kid's first birthday was she did a baby through the months, kind of like progression photos, and I loved that idea, and I was like, okay, how can I make this a true like Woven Tales Designs moment? But I didn't crochet anything for this, so this is my first non-crocheting craft in this roundup. I made mouse ear moments. Ah! This is so cute. It literally makes me want to cry. So I made about 6 of these, and we did, this is 0, 1 month. Thanks, buddy. This is 0 and 1 months, and I did all through to 11 months, and then obviously I didn't need to do 12 months because he was right in front of us all day, but I made these, and I had these at the end of every table that we had in our pavilion. We did it outside in the park, and I just like printed out photos of him from my favorite photos from those ages, and literally taped them on and wrote newborn and 1 month, and people loved it. They were like walking by the tables and be like, oh, this is so nice to see. And I had it lower too, so like any kids that were there could also see. It wasn't super high, so only adults could see on the walls. And this is really easy. I just painted, I cut out shapes, like 2 circles. You can see that really crudely. Like I really rushed through making these, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have as much time as I thought to craft for this party. But I cut out 2 circles, and then for each display, and then I had semicircles cut out out of bigger circles and glued them together, and voila, bada bing, bada boom. Very simple. My sister-in-law helped me assemble these. Really easy to do, really inexpensive. Oh, I'll even show you the material that I used for them. You guys know by now, I love Hobby Lobby. I just go there all the time. They're really accessible and really easy to get, and they always have great sales. I just got like a big board like this. I have to return it because I bought too much. And it's 2 pieces of like 1/2 inch thick styrofoam, very cheap. This was like $7, and I literally just found a big circular bowl in my house and used that as a template, and then found a smaller I think it was like a coffee can or some kind of something circle that was a bit smaller, and used that as a template and just traced it out, and then I painted it with acrylic paint. Easy. Wait for it to dry. I used a paint marker to write the words newborn, 0 months, or whatever age it was on the front. It was so simple. So honestly, like, this is something that anybody could make. You don't have to be a crocheter. So if this is something that would be interesting for you, go for it. And it was a huge hit at the party. People loved it. They were taking pictures of the pictures, which I thought was quite funny. Okay, craft number 4, coming in hot. This is a big bag here, clearly. These will be repurposed for his bedroom. Oh my gosh, I did too many knots. Hold on. Okay, I literally had to cut the bag open because it was impossible to unknot. But I found these paper mache letters when I also went to Hobby Lobby and got all my craft supplies, and I painted them yellow. Now my plans were thwarted with these. I do have to leave that disclaimer. My plans were absolutely thwarted. It was the windiest day that we probably could ever possibly have in West Palm Beach, and it was not a comfortable setup setting the party up. But I was adamant, and I said, we took the time to paint these, we are going to put them somewhere. These were originally supposed to be, and if I can find a couple letters so you can see what I'm saying here, these were originally supposed to be set up like in a row and spell at one of the tables with the food, Anthony Michael, which is my son's name. So I literally got 14 letters to spell out Anthony Michael. It was way too windy. They did not stay up. So I just laid them flat on the table. But it was cool because people still saw it and they were like, oh, that's cute, Anthony Michael, yay. So it worked out. It still added an element of whimsy to the tables. And now I have these really cute letters that I'm gonna string up on the walls. So I'm gonna find like some kind, well, duh, I have yarn, but I'll probably make some chains to do it. I'm gonna make a chain that will like thread through the top of all of these letters, and I'm gonna hang them in his room now, so it's gonna be a part of his room, which I was really excited about. So craft number 4 are these giant letters. These were super easy to do. They came in like this, you can see because we didn't paint the bottoms, they came in this like beige color. I think they have like other letters made from other materials, but these were the cheapest. I think these were like on sale and probably $2 each. So that was a good find for me. And I painted them with acrylic paint. So craft number 4 were these lovely large painted letters. And I promise I have saved the best for last, my favorite craft that I did. And if you would like, I would love to do a non-crocheting and non-fiber arts tutorial on how to make these, but they're so simple. So cute, I love it. I made these centerpieces and they are Mickey inspired. As you can see, I painted the top black, the bottom red, and then had these white dots painted on them. We stuffed them with some crinkle paper, some yellow crinkle paper like this, and then put candies at the top. So at the tables, everybody had like a little candy. I found these styrofoam balls in varying sizes. Also at Hobby Lobby, I painted them black. But let me tell you the drama about styrofoam and painting it real quick. Listen, painting styrofoam takes a lot of paint. I didn't know, and I didn't know until I started painting these. I went through 2 large bottles of black acrylic paint because I literally would dip my brush in the paint and I would just have to like smush it in there because there's so many holes and it's so porous that it literally soaks up so much paint and you can't spread it around. So if you're going to paint styrofoam, know that it's going to suck. It's going to take up a lot of paint and you're gonna have to get a big old thing of paint. So this was super fun. I made this and then they're all rooted. I wish I could find, I don't have another version, but they're all connected to a styrofoam disc at the bottom. I put the dowel in there and glued it down, and then I pre-drilled with the dowel a hole into the main head here, and then I put the dowel in there. And if I do a tutorial, I'll show you how to do it. And then I added these fun little, what do you call those? Leave a comment down below. What is this called? I forget what it's called. I just remember having these when I was a kid playing in the park with them. And it was kind of funny that it was probably the windiest day ever and we had these and they were just a whirring. They were just twirling and swirling at the tables. It added nice movement to the party decor and it was super fun. This is by far probably my favorite project that I've ever done that wasn't crochet. I painted this stem yellow, as you can see as well, with the colors. These little metal pails I found, they were super cheap. I think they were like $3 each, and then they were on sale too. So they were very, very, very cheap. This little weather vane was probably like $1 because I got a pack of 6 for like $5, which is great. And they're all like super, super easy to, I could probably just take these out and give them to my son or just put them out front in my little like garden area outside of my apartment. So yay, this was craft number 5, a Mickey Mouse outdoor party centerpiece. I loved it. It was super easy to make. The vision came to life. I did see these on Pinterest, something similar, and I wanted to do something like it. So that is where the inspiration came from. I will leave a link to that Pinterest post down below in the description. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Magical Maker goodness. And on that note, have a creative day, adding magic to your stitches in your own way, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!